8:32, veteran Philadelphia firefighter and Lieutenant Sean Williamson will be laid to rest today. And as you know, he was killed in the line of duty.
I want to get to Dave Kinchin in South Philly, where a walking procession is now underway. Dave.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm going to step out of the way, and you can see as we look down Snyder, a very solemn moment, of course, and we see it's about to start any moment. We just saw Philadelphia Police Commissioner Danielle Outlaw and a member of City Council walk over towards the procession to take their places as well. We know dignitaries, of course, from the fire department and police department and City Hall are all here. Looks like it's about to begin. You can see them moving up our way, moving down Snyder, starting now, and then they will eventually make their turn and make their way over to the church for Lieutenant Williamson's funeral. Lieutenant Sean Williamson, 51 years old, a 27-year veteran of the force who died on duty when a fire-damaged building collapsed in the Fair Hill neighborhood. That was back on June 18th. Now, this is a moment that this is especially a moment when the first responder community, whether it's EMS, fire, police, they all come even closer together. This has been described by many in the fire department as the toughest and most feared part of the job, of course, saying goodbye to a fallen colleague, someone who has died on duty. We talked to Fire Commissioner Adam Thiel the day this happened during a press conference, and he said at that time he still had many more tears to cry, and this is, no matter the precautions they take, the risks with this job are especially sobering, and that's something he said. That's something the mayor also said. This is very personal for Mayor Kenney, of course, too. Mayor Kenney's father was a firefighter with the city as well. The mayor talked that day about how personal and how emotional this is. Obviously very emotional for the lieutenant's family, friends. The lieutenant was also a member of PA Task Force 1. That's the federal urban search and rescue team sponsored by the PFD. And prior to joining the fire department, Lieutenant Williamson was a Marine, proudly serving his country. Most recently assigned to Ladder 18 in Tioga Nicetown. We saw Ladder 18, one of their units, come over to the funeral site with the black bunting on the Philadelphia Fire Department logo. You can probably even see it there. But as you can see, this is the walking procession, and we're streaming this. We will be streaming the funeral services on fox29.com, but they're making their turn right now over to the church from Snyder, moving up over to Epiphany of Our Lord Church on Jackson Street. That's where the funeral will begin. Now at 9 o'clock, it will be the final viewing for Lieutenant Sean Williamson, and then that will continue until about 11 a.m. At 11 a.m., that is when you will see the funeral starting, and the mass will take place from that time, and we will carry that on fox29.com. But a very emotional moment here for the city of Philadelphia and the brothers and sisters of the Philadelphia Fire Department. Back to you.
The emotions of this morning were difficult on that day, June 18th, when they lost their brother here. Certainly difficult over the weekend as well, dedicating 27 years of service. And as Dave noted, we've seen firefighters from really all across the country. A lot of New York firefighters came down and said that Philadelphia supported them heavily during 9/11 and went to many of the funeral services, and they want to do the same as we pay our respects to a fallen firefighter here, and not just with firefighters, but with the police department across the country as well, EMS, and the list goes on and on. But once again, you're seeing words really don't need to be spoken, just with the marching and the walking of the procession there. And we see his unit arriving there earlier from Ladder 18, Tioga Nicetown, and his colleagues there as well.
So once again, we will continue to live stream this on fox29.com. As you see, there's his casket that's headed to the church.